All right, everybody, welcome. Welcome from the UK. We are doing the much anticipated heads up play, red versus blue, human versus human, all the bragging rights on the line. Let's go. We're doing multiplayer. We're going to do internet. I will be playing as the blue team, defending our pipeline or manufacturing center from threat actors. What's up, Jax? Good to see you out there. Love what you're doing on Outpost Gray. So we're just going to sit here and give it a minute until Clint and Simon get in here. Just as a reminder, I am live streaming. Hey, Manchester. I am live streaming from SimplyCyber right now. SimplyCyber, representing as the blue team, will be playing heads up live against Simon and Clint. They are live streaming their view of the game from Info-sec.live and ThreatGEN's YouTube channels. So if you want, pull up their stream and keep my stream up, and you'll be able to see both streams. We do have a professional agreement to not stream snipe, because it would be incredibly easy for me to go and look at what they're doing and just absolutely devastate them. So you, as the SimplyCyber community, you can get your popcorn and dig in. But me, I'm going to try to win this straight up. What's up, Raymond? How you doing? I got a little music going. You guys hear it? Since I'm doing Let's Play, hey, Christopher Word. Since we're doing Let's Play, it's retro synth. That's what I'm doing. That's how I roll. Thanks, Jax, for the support. Just Ben, good to see you. Hey, Joseph. 5-1 odds on me. Ooh, I'm going to tell Clint. Clint and I do have a chat channel up just for logistical coordination. 5-1 odds that I'm going to win per SimplyCyber community. So let the trash talking begin. Let me know, Jax, if you could, let me know can you put their stream up on so you have both going. I'm curious from the kind of end user perspective what that's going to look like. Let's see. Oh, I can change my name here. Gerald Lozier. Oh, I can't change it. That's too bad. Yes. So what you can do is, as people start populating the ThreatGEN red versus blue platform, you'll be able to join games or coordinate with people through Discord. Obviously, you can always play the active adversary artificial intelligence to really refine your skills and develop that practice of working through the cyber kill chain or defending an organization. But when you do a heads up play, it's, sometimes the AI makes probably not the best decision, not in all cases, but in some cases, whereas a human's going to be going right after it. Now, Clint is a recognized industrial control system offensive security pen tester, and Simon has been formally trained in offensive security techniques, including making a run at the OSCP. Thank you, Kerry, for rooting for me. The link for the red team side, let me actually get that for you. Can you share the link for the red team stream? Okay. SimplyCyber shirt. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. I didn't plan this, but let's pretend I did, right? Representing. This is my team jersey for dominating here. Yeah. So yeah, here, Karen, maybe I can, I've got full screen action going here. Let me see. YouTube, ThreatGEN. I don't want to see their feed, but oh yeah, they're live right now. Here, Karen. Can I drop it in chat? There we go. Okay, cool. All right. Simon's already trash talking me. Oh, that's on brand for Simon. You know what? I'm more of a results-oriented person. Let's let the results do the talking for themselves. He can talk all the trash he wants. He's the one who's going to be weeping as I get him locked up in jail for trespassing on my property. Yes, Jax, it's me versus two people. It's really the only way that we felt it would be fair for these people. This game is accessible, Patrick. It is part of the ThreatGEN platform. ThreatGEN is a cybersecurity gamification simulation platform company. There is educational content that I am responsible for developing that I've been working on. And this is just going to be the game, right? And you can play the game like this. You can do the game solo against AI. But as we build the platform out, I will be able to like give you a scenario and teach you the theory behind the scenario. Then you can hop in the simulation and execute on that specific scenario. So that's kind of what's going on there. Yeah, I'm ready. Ready to go, man. Not seeing it in the feed. All right. We should have me and Neil broadcast while you guys play. Yeah, that would be cool, Josh. This is kind of like Clint and I want to do more of this heads up play. We actually want to get some people in the. Okay, I see you. You see how it just popped up? Let's roll. Okay, we can definitely do this. Night team 4. Yeah. All right. Hey, let's go. Ready? Let me know if you guys need me. Hey, I might move chat also off stream. Let me know if that's going to bother you guys one way or the other. It looks like most of you are YouTube. Because to make the gameplay a little bit more let's see. Okay, ready? Let me know. Hold on. Which map? I don't know if I get to pick or if he does. Yeah. So the Steam is an independent thing, but the portal, the ThreatGEN portal, I think it's $20 a month. You can buy a lifetime access if you want. SimplyCyber, I have access to 30-day free vouchers or codes that I will be raffling off and stuff throughout SimplyCyber content. It's just it's up to me. It's my advantage. What do you guys want to do? I'm choosing. Hold on. What do you guys want to do? What are we defending? Do we want to defend pipeline, manufacturing, oil and gas? Anybody got any thoughts? Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna move chat off of the screen so you guys can see, and just go to YouTube if you can. I'm gonna go with the manufacturing plan. I'm feeling good about it. Okay. Okay. So here we go. All right. So our win conditions are to eliminate all vulnerabilities, increase our threat intelligence score to 100%, or outlast the red team when turns expire. I'm going for threat intelligence score over 100%. I want Clint and Simon locked up in jail. Let's go. It's our turn. Okay. And also, Jax, let me know if you can hear the music, please. I like ambiance. Okay, so here's our manufacturing facility. It's our first day as a CISO. Real quick, guys, we've got 3 analysts working under us. We have a $50,000 budget as the Chief Information Security Officer. These 2 guys right here, they work in the supply, the packaging plant. We're not worried about them. Okay. All right, let's go. We're gonna look at our action tree. Why can't I look at my action tree? Is it their turn right now? Why is my screen froze, bro? Why is my screen froze? Is anyone else seeing the screen freeze? My countdown timer. Screen froze. And timer not ticking down. Can't do anything. Well, this is falling apart quite quickly. Let's see. Hey, Toby, good to see you. Bob, always good. It froze. Do I refresh the screen? I mean, what do we do? Do I refresh the screen? This is gonna stink if my first turn I do nothing. That's like fireball. I know what I want my first move to do though. Back out and start over. Okay. Here, let's just do a refresh. I hope you guys can hear this. I hope you guys can hear the. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start over really quickly. Me try hosting. Okay. All right. We were just stretching our legs, guys. Okay. Yeah, they hacked me right away. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want the music to be overwhelming. I just want the music to be heard. I'm hosting. Let's go. Wow, 36 people. How you guys doing? You guys ready? Did anyone check out the live stream last night? Any thoughts on that? Any plans for the weekend? Thanks, Karen. I love retro synthwave. Like, it's, thank God my family allows me to listen to it like 24/7. Let's see. Yeah, I'm hosting. Let's go. Make sure you change the turns to 50. Huh. Turns. All right, let's change this to 50. Okay. There we go. What's up? No, I missed it. No. Yeah, so last night, oh, there we go. Oh, I get to pick again. Let's do the manufacturing plan again. We've already covered our win conditions. Start. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go right into my action tree. First thing I want to do, gateway firewall, guys. Like, you got to, there's like just basic stuff you got to do. We're going to do a gateway firewall. And we're going to see asset inventory and install a SIM. Asset inventory is important, but I really want to do policies and procedures right off the rip so we can get that 2FA and education and awareness. Now, I'm going to end my turn so they can see what's up. This is our network right now. You can see it's not segmented. Let me know if you want me to remove my face from the screen, and I'll be happy to do that if it's distracting you from the network diagram here. Yeah, stacking coins. You know what's up. I don't know if you like the Midnight or not, stacking coins, but I'm all over the Midnight. They just released a new song too. A couple days ago. Nice, Nathan. Love it. What are you playing? Armando, if you're talking about the music, this is Timecop 1983's Night Drive album. They did collab a little bit with the Midnight in it, but let's see. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Karen. Yeah, I plan on beating them good. Start the game with $1 million funding. Now that would have been good. That would have been good. You know, I never really run into budget problems. On the blue team, occasionally, here we go. Those guys took a while, huh? Jeez. I don't think they're too confident in what they're doing. Now, 2 of my resources, my analysts, are actively working on policies and procedures. So I'm just going to use up my 1 staff member to keep them busy. I love maximum utilization. We're going to do asset inventory, guys. I know it's super boring, but guess what? The boring stuff is what works. Yeah. Oh, the Nocturnal album. It's one of my favorites. Absolutely. It doesn't get a lot of love either. I feel like, oh my God, the one with, oh my God, why can't I even think of it right now? Oh my God, hold on 1 second. The Endless Summer, of course. I feel like Endless Summer, Monsters, Kids, really Monsters. They're touring on that right now. Hey, from Ireland. What's up, Neil? Hope everything's well out there. Nice, China. Nice. See, those guys, it's 2-on-1. They're probably talking trash, giggling and you know, poking each other and stuff and all giddy. I'm all business. They're red teamers. You know, they're I don't know if they're wearing hoodies or whatever. I am wearing a t-shirt, which is a little less professional. Here we go. All right. So we still got our 3 analysts still working, right? And you can see really quickly they're working on asset inventory and policies and procedures. Now, again, super boring, super basic stuff. But the thing is, guys, the way that it works in this game and in real life is, but it's like a skill tree, right? By unlocking policies and procedures, I can do 2FA, which is very important to me. And I can do security awareness, which is very important to me. So I want to get into those things. And then obviously with asset inventory, I can begin to look for vulnerabilities and stuff like that and start patching my environment up. But since all of my resources are busy, I will just end my turn. If I had to guess, I bet Simon is going to try to burn down my manufacturing plant by attacking my ICS stuff. That's what I think is going to happen here. They are talking trash. Okay. They are talking trash, Bob says. All right. If you guys want, if you go over to ThreatGEN's YouTube channel right now, I am actively playing against two other humans. They are the offensive security red team pen testers trying to basically take down my environment. I am the CISO. This is my environment I am protecting. They are live streaming right now on ThreatGEN's YouTube channel, so you can watch their perspective and listen to their petty trash talk, where on my stream, you can watch how to implement mature enterprise information security. Hey, GVR Krishna, if you want to play the game, you have to jump on to the, you can go to ThreatGEN.com and it'll walk you through there. In fact, we're going to be setting it up. I'll actually have dedicated Let's Play times where I'll go in and you might even end up playing me on stream. Again, I won't stream snipe. Okay, our policies and procedures are completed. So we've got two of our resources back, which is absolutely fantastic. We want to begin our unlocked things. So 2FA is huge. It takes 3 turns or 3 days to implement with 2 individuals. Security awareness is 2 people, 2 days. What am I going to do? 2FA is super important, but I think I'm going to do security awareness. I feel like it gives more value because I need my staff to be able to know that those 2 guys, Clint and Simon, walking in with the ladder, are not cleared until they have proven that they deserve to be here. Okay? Oh my God. Yeah. So Christopher Word, it is on the Steam platform, but the way I'm playing and the way that the records are going to be kept and the badging and the unlocks and the achievements and all that stuff will be on the ThreatGEN portal. The Steam game is not hooked into the portal. Yeah, it is boring until it's not. I'll tell you what, guys, it'll probably happen today. What typically happens is I complete act 1 of this movie and I feel pretty good. Like I talk about throwing using my extra budget to throw a holiday party for everybody in chat. We're doing good, and all of a sudden something gets knocked over and then it turns into a hot mess on fire. Carrie, don't give me anything. Don't tell me what they're doing, Carrie. Don't tell me, okay? Definitely no spoilers, guys. No spoilers. So, all right, Karen, I'll give you my strategy too. I've been trying to do that a little bit. So for me, looking at our tree here, 2FA, here's the thing. If you're going to do an information security program, 2FA, you don't need to be like, oh, what's our current target? What's our baseline? What's our information security best practices? Let's write some policies. 2FA is an absolute must. Okay, we've completed our asset inventory, so we've unlocked this other tree, which is great right here. We have 1 person, so we can only do a couple things here. Oh boy, video surveillance. All right, I'm gonna do video surveillance because I this is gonna help me with trespassers coming on site, and I feel like physical security is going to be really important. You know what bothers me? This is a really expensive control. $10,000 is 25% of my budget, and it takes 3 days, which makes sense, right? The platform did try to make this legit. So 3 days, you have to 3 days is actually pretty impressive, right? You have to search it, order it, ship it, install it, configure it, validate it, and then, it's operational. Okay. All right, so I'm thinking I want to do video surveillance, but I do want to spend 1 minute thinking of my long-term strategy, okay? I do want 2-factor authentication. I definitely want network segmentation as well. That's going to be 3 turns too. All the good stuff is 3 turns. What's my action queue? I'm going to free up somebody here in a turn. I got one. Whoa, definitely want to end the turn. I got one person. What am I going to do here? Oh, God, video surveillance is expensive. Damn. All right. I'm just trying to weigh between wasting 3 turns and spending the time to do like 2 or 3 things in those 3 turns. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I just got to do the video surveillance. I can't have them walking on my property. Okay. I got to do vulnerability assessment too right now. Hey, Neil, this tool is the ThreatGEN Red versus Blue portal. Not portal, it's the ThreatGEN Red versus Blue gamification platform. Here, let me put this there. If you go to ThreatGEN.com, you can get more information. Let me see. Yeah. Here, let me do this really quickly. Can I edit this? Yeah. Ooh, I love this song too. There we go. There we go. I guess that works. All right, what's chat saying here? Dude, like this is such a fun activity for a Friday. Endpoint security, yeah. So interesting, Ben. Endpoint security is like EDR solution, and it's on the specific endpoint. So I'm still trying to do kind of like enterprise level stuff right now. So like network segmentation, security awareness, 2FA, those type of things before I get into the EDR. Yeah, hey, Tom Pike. My kids think it's so cool that I get to play video games for my job. They're like, can I do that too, Dad? So we can, my oldest told me he'd be a beta tester in any capacity we needed. Okay. Yeah. You know, yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome. Hey, let me know if my mic still works. My audio just puked on itself. And then now it's like the audio's kind of janky. You guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, thank you. Okay, guys. Let's see what's going on. All right, so we completed our security awareness training, so that's perfect. That's huge. We've got 2 people now available. We're still kind of doing our basic initialization of what's going on. Okay. So the question is network segment or 2-factor authentication. Now, what I would tell you is in real life, 2FA all day long, because most of our services nowadays, people are cloud-based, and VPN is, Colonial Pipeline got hit because they didn't have 2FA on their VPN. So in reality, this would be the best option, but there's a bit of a gap of knowledge, right? So like, I don't know in this simulated environment if we use a lot of cloud-based systems. So like I talk about this in the GRC course all the time, people, right? Like when you're making decisions, you need to have a risk-informed decision-making process. This is a classic example. I don't know whether to do 2FA or to do network segmentation because I have an absence of information to be able to properly make that decision. Now, knowing what I know, I'm going to go with network segmentation simply because I know that I'm under current attack, and I've got the physical surveillance cameras in place. So like my on-premise security is okay, and by segmenting the network, here's my thinking, right? If someone compromises 2FA and they get in our network, at least with network segmentation, I can control the blast radius of that compromise until I can get that threat actor out and then put 2FA in. So the order of operations for the way I'm thinking for risk management, frankly, is that network segmentation is going to be more important for me longer term. So that's what's going on there. Okay. Audio is good. Yeah. Zero trust, Gerry. Don't assume anything. I know, Gregory. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm going to switch the music up. I'm going to play Nocturnal because chat mentioned it, and it's such a good album. This is the Midnight right here. Segment and encrypt. Yeah, maybe like for me, 2FA is still super important. Let's look at like what our tree is. Actually, you know what I really need to do? I need to start looking at vulnerabilities, right? Because I have no idea if these devices, like my gateway firewall, could have default credentials on it. I don't have any visibility because I haven't done a vulnerability assessment. So that's actually going to be a priority for me. I'm getting a little nauseous thinking that I'm going to get away from two-factor authentication, but I got to do vulnerability assessment. Now, here's something that I didn't know. This is something I did not know until I started playing this game. So guys, my background, even though I worked in manufacturing professionally, in an ICS world, if you run a vulnerability scanner on it, typically, like, so when I worked in manufacturing, I got vulnerability management stood up, right? It was one of my goals. I stood it up. I coordinated with all the different sites. Hey, I'm going to be running the first scan on this time at this day. Let me know if I knock anything over. Scanned, didn't knock anything over. Good to go. Let's do regular scheduled maintenance scans. No big deal. Well, it apparently in some ICS and OT environments, vulnerability scans can actually knock things over like I was testing for and bring it down for operational downtime. So the only way to actually really do that is to understand the safe testing methods. So they call it ICS safe testing methods in here, but basically it's the practice of not knocking something over. Sometimes you need to coordinate with the vendor. Sometimes you need to just coordinate with the engineers that are working on it. So hopefully, there we go. All right, here we go. I've got 0 people, which stinks. 0 people, which stinks. So I can't do anything. Oh my God. I feel like I got my pants or I'm wearing a hospital gown and my butt's hanging out. All right, we got video surveillance in one more turn. So if these goobers are walking around on my premises, they're not going to be happy very long. So let's just end the turn. These guys are going to think that I'm like moving recklessly because of how quickly I'm letting my turns drop. Joseph, what is SQRL? I'm not familiar with that. Tell me what SQRL is. I mean, I know what SQL is. Is this like some version of SQL? Stacking coins. It's called ThreatGEN. Red versus blue. It is a cybersecurity gamification simulation platform. It's pretty awesome, actually. Yeah, Nathan. You know, I would say if you watch Simon and Clint stream, you know, I teach at the Citadel, right, in the cyber sciences department, and it's without fail the offensive side of cybersecurity is way more attractive because it's like watching a magic show or something, right? Like you're able to pop boxes, get into places you're not supposed to, see people's screens when they don't know you're there. It's very exciting, right? What I'm doing pays the bills, but it's much more you know, I guess boring or less exciting, right? Unless there's a threat actor in the environment. So maybe Nathan hop in and do the red team and have you and your son attack the environment. No, what are you talking about, man? Come on. You're part of the SimplyCyber community. What are you doing moving over there? Hopefully you're not like my 10-year-old. My 10-year-old, he looks at the score and then tells me what team he's rooting for. And if that score changes, he will be the first to let you know that he's decided he's going to root for a different team. Okay, guys, look at this. Boom! Listen, video surveillance installed, instant intruder arrested. Get off my property. Good. Okay, so this isn't just like someone like random wandering around. This person was caught trying to enter the facility. Good. This is going to make our threat intelligence score go up right here. My goal is to get this to 100%. They'll probably find out on the next turn that I've caught them. So this is really good. We've got one person here. We're going to install SIM, or can I do ICS safe testing methods? Yes. So this is what we need to do. Okay. So we can find our vulnerabilities. I really got to segment the network soon, y'all. All right, what's up? Oh, I can't click on a link right now and go somewhere else. I'm in the middle of something. I'll check it out afterwards, though. No patching done yet, Fox9999. Unfortunately, I've still got some basic fundamentals to put in place. Like, I can't patch until I know where my vulnerabilities are. I'm not liking my progress, honestly. Network segmentation is going to be done in one turn. This is huge. I'm very much looking forward to that. And then I need to install a SIM so I can get visibility. Actually, you know what? What's vulnerability mapping? Maps applications to known vulnerabilities, identifying less of a chance to find vulnerabilities compared to a vulnerability assessment. All right, less resource intensive. All right, so we will be doing a vulnerability assessment soon. And what does this vendor certification do? Oh, we can't apply patches. That's another true reality of ICS OT. Yeah, Nathan. Malware analysis is cool. I'll tell you what, though, to be honest with you, I love malware analysis. We did a stream the other day with Josh Stroshine. If you didn't catch it on SimplyCyber Live, he's like a reverse engineer expert. But the thing is, in real life, like, I've been on the defensive side for my whole career. And as much as I love malware analysis, in the real professional world of corporate information security, like, unless you're at a business where like you're doing malware analysis, you don't really get to do it, because the thing is, like, oh, we found an artifact on a workstation. You drop it into a tool like Intezer or AnyRun or something like that. Is it bad? Yes or no? It's not bad. Okay, whatever. It is bad. Okay, like, how bad? Re-image the machine. Look on your network for other compromises of similar. Move on. You don't get to dig in usually, unless it's like PowerShell or VB script or something, or a macro where you can look at it pretty quickly. All right, so network segmented, good. Let's look at our environment. See, now we've got network segmentation. This is a huge advantage for us. So now if they get in, they're kind of compartmentalized. All right, let's see. The sax is sexy. That's right. I love it. Oh, my next song. Hold on, let's go to here. This song's awesome. This will be the theme of my turn this turn. Okay, so we've got 2 resources. We're going to get our 3rd resource next turn, which is perfect. I think it might be time to do 2FA. If we do 2FA, we're going to lose 2 people for a turn. Gosh. Let's see if there's any information in here about how the game perceives 2FA against weak credentials. Okay. So let's do. That's going to commit for 3 turns. So if I do this, then next turn I can install the SIM. And then I could do EDR. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, god dang. All right, so guys, the thing is 2FA in the context of this simulation protects against weak credentials and default credentials, which are two vulnerabilities that can be found on endpoints. That's important, but there's a lot of vulnerabilities that can be found on endpoints. I'm going to commit to doing this, of finding them, and you'll see in a second. So watch this. You see how my environment just looks like it looks pretty good? Get ready for some saxophone action. Oh, yeah. Let that wash over your ears, huh? All right. Our network is going to light up like a Christmas tree. I just executed the vulnerability assessment work. So the cool thing about the simulation platform, Fox 999, is that, you know, when you do real work, it takes real time, right? So like network segmentation, for example, it said it took 3 days and 2 people. I mean, that's really quick, but you got to think like you got to coordinate with all the stakeholders. Maybe you have to pick a solution, then you got to come up with a plan to implement, then you implement. It's usually an overnight thing because it's incredibly disruptive to network traffic. You got to configure all the different network segments and then operational workload. So the amount of time it takes to actually commit these actions is consistent. So with the vulnerability assessment that we're working on right now, it takes 3 turns in 2 days, and you can see they have vulnerability mapping, which is one person 2 days. So it's a little less resources intensive, but the assessment is going to give us better results, right? So we'll see more of what the problem is versus the mapping, which is like saying, oh, we have Windows 10 boxes in the environment. Here are known patches for Windows 10 versus assessments like, oh, here's all the Windows 10 boxes, and this guy is misconfigured, and this guy has default creds and stuff like that. Okay. By the way, another nice thing that I like about the network segmentation is that if they tip their hand and they expose themselves, I can start targeting that segment for control. All right, so our ICS safe testing methods are completed. All right, let's see what we're doing. We need more threat intelligence. Okay, so I said I was going to install the SIM now, right, with my one person. There we go. All right. Yeah, hey, so AJ Gomez, you're talking about IR procedures. That's totally cool. I'm not ready for IR procedures because I'm still, if you think about the NIST cybersecurity framework, yeah, you can put different things in place at different times, but I'm still trying to stack up my identify and protect elements because I don't even know where my weaknesses are. So if I get IR procedures, yeah, it'll be good, but I might not even know, like, I won't know that I'm compromised. I don't even have endpoint detection and response. Clint and Simon might actually be on some of my boxes right now doing something, and I wouldn't know about it because I don't have any visibility. So the IR procedures are a good idea, but they need to come further down the road once I have the capability to detect that I'm actually being exploited. Yeah, my pleasure, Bob. I love listening to the midnight and playing like, dude, you can't imagine how happy I am. I love live streaming. I love cybersecurity. I love playing games. I love the midnight. I'm living my best life right now. What is the IR in the game, in the simulation? Here, let's take a look. So there's two things, just about. There's the IR procedures. Where are they? Where's the IR procedures? Oh, hold on one second. Give me a second. Threat monitoring enabled. Okay. So now we can start, see, you're no longer in the dark. Now you will know when an asset has been hacked. Okay, so hopefully nothing pops up. So IR procedures in the context of the game, establish incident response plan. This will increase the chance of recovering a system after a compromise. So those are definitely good to have. The actual activate IR button down here, that is when you, like, in the context of the game, when you're actively responding to an incident, you're not doing any of this stuff up here. You're not working on your program anymore. You're responding. So it takes you off of the path of being able to increase your security posture and put you on the path of fixing your current security posture. Okay, so I've got one person. When is my next resource going to free up? I'm going to get 2 people tomorrow. So that's good. We got to be strategic with this decision here. You know what I want to do? I want to install EDRs. Let's see. Oh, network sensors. This is good. All right. So I'm going to drop a network sensor over here in the engineering workstation area. I'm a manufacturing plant, okay? So you've got to have context about what we're protecting. I know, like, you know, like this is a simulation, so we're just getting dropped in. But think about it this way. I am a CISO. The business is a manufacturing company, right? Let me show you the whole thing. This area right here is where they make the money. That's where money is made. So if this gets broken, we aren't making money and I'm getting fired. So I'm going to put a network sensor here because this engineering workstation right here, this is where this machine right here typically controls all these machines. So I'm going to start focusing and hardening this while I continue to shore up the final little bastions of my environment. Yeah, stacking coins. This video will be available. Like all of my content on SimplyCyber will be available. So I don't know stacking coins. I haven't seen your name before, but welcome to the channel if you're new. Yeah, you can go to SimplyCyber on YouTube, and all the content is there. Every live stream. It's very, very uncommon that I pull content off the channel. Hey, James, what's up? Blue team action, yeah. So, James, if you want, I see you on LinkedIn. If you want, come over to SimplyCyber on YouTube. There's a lot more people in there chatting and stuff like that. You're welcome to stay here, obviously, but I just wanted to make you aware of that. Also, in case everybody isn't familiar, every single weekday morning, I do a live cybersecurity threat briefing on the top news stories of the day. And if you're interested, you can go to simplycyber.io/FTF for more information on that. Going back to chat. What's up, Chris Frazier? How's the new job, man? I mean, I know it's not new. It's like probably 9 months ago, but hopefully things are good, Chris. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Yeah. So I agree, Fox999, that this green area right here is corporate infrastructure, and this is very important. Next to this area, this is the most important area, but I'm willing to deal with some downtime over here because I don't want my ICS systems to get knocked out. Just 5 months, huh? All right, let's see. Now look at this is going to be gross. Everybody take a breath because now we just did a vulnerability assessment. We're about to see how hideous our network is. Cool. All right, so we got some next level security stuff. See all these shields? This is not good. This is gross. These are all vulnerabilities on our machines. Missing antivirus, directory traversal, weak passwords. Not good. What's on our gateway firewall? Hopefully this isn't bad. Okay, Stack Overflow, Integer Overflow. All right, so I've got 3 resources. Guys. We're getting really close to the pivot point where I start improving individual things. So here's what I'm going to do. 2FA, and can I do one more network sensor? How much are network sensors? 1 and 1. Okay. So the question I'm asking myself now is, do I install another network sensor on my corporate network infrastructure, or do I put endpoint detection and response on my engineering workstation? I'm going to do network sensor. I just feel like it's more bang for the buck. But this machine right here is going to be my focus very soon. My job title would be changing to TVM or Threat and Vulnerability Analyst from Information Security Specialist. Yeah, I mean, that sounds cool, Nathan. I don't know if you're talking to me, but yeah, I mean, Threat and Vulnerability Management is huge. Also, Information Security Specialist is kind of a, you know, a more generic title for a practitioner, where Threat and Vulnerability Analyst is very, very, very specific. So I definitely agree. Bob, how close to real world is this? This is pretty close. Like the decision-making process, the layout. Oh my God, my audio. Yeah, so there are a couple variations. So like, yeah, VPN would be huge normally. I'm a little less worried about my end users right now, because they are segmented onto their own network segment. So I'm a little less concerned about them. All right. Listen to this song. This one's great. This is Light Years by The Midnight featuring Nikki Flores. All right, let's see. The gateway firewall. So I really want to start doing EDR on certain key things here, because I need to know if things are getting popped. You could see that we've got all of these change default creds, pen test, system hardening, et cetera, et cetera. So this is like remediation activities. This is identifying issues. I feel like the physical security is good. We are 12 turns in, and we have not. So here's the thing: we arrested one person, an intruder. So the red team, Clint and Simon. Oh, by the way, guys, really quick, if you don't know, if you go over to ThreatGEN's YouTube channel, it's written on the screen right there. Their YouTube channel is live streaming the exact same game that I'm playing, except their view of it, right? So I'm playing a live threat actor right now. A real human is playing as the offensive player on this simulation. And you can go to YouTube, ThreatGEN on YouTube, and see their feed. Okay, so now I got one more resource. Guys, I know this is part of the complaint that people have with real cybersecurity or information security, is that it can be a little boring. But you know what? This is the deal. I got to install EDR on this thing. I need visibility in this engineering workstation. Oh, we just got a sub or something. Here, how do I? Oh, I missed it. Stream snipe. No stream sniping. We made a gentleman's agreement that we wouldn't do that. Hey, Jax, welcome back. How is it that you generate money to spend? Oh, in the game? So you have to, this is real, right? So I have $500 left, and EDR solutions cost $500. You can do patching and stuff like that. So my plan next turn is to, oh, wait, hold on. I just got to, hold on. What do we get? Chris Frazier, my man. Thanks, Chris Frazier. Appreciate the squad sub. So the way it works in the game is you can request more budget, just like a CISO would have to go ask for more budget after burning through all their money. Like, where's the return on investment? So my plan is to, as it currently stands, request more money next turn. And you know what? I'm going to use the EDR. Yeah, I'm going to put EDR on the gateway firewall next time. Okay. Hey, James, thanks, man. Good to see you up here in SimplyCyber's YouTube channel. Oh, cool, Jess Bishop. Yeah, I'm glad you're watching both. I know those guys are talking mad trash, but they got nothing on me. I got network segmentation. I got a SIM in place. I've got network monitoring. Here we go. Know when an asset is down or compromised is critical. All right. All right. So we've got EDR here. We need to request budget, which takes one person 3 days. So you know what? You know why this is real? Because you got to get your slide deck together. You got to schedule time with the CEO and CFO to make your case. Then you have to make the compelling argument. Then they have to release the money. All right. So here we go. We're requesting budget. Now, we have no actions that we can do that don't cost a person. So we really can't do anything, but we should be getting our 2 people back next turn once 2FA is put in place. And then we could start dropping EDR everywhere. Outside of the game, where would cryptography play a role in cybersec? That's a good question. So if you're, I feel like the cryptologists are really into signal intelligence, code breaking, developing algorithms and encryption type stuff. If you're interested, Gregory, Dr. Ross Anderson, who was recently on the channel, he does a lot of stuff in the cybersecurity space, but he's out of Cambridge University, and he's a thought leader in the crypto space. Also, Dr. Chase Cunningham, he's a retired Navy cryptologist, if you want to get more information on that type of stuff. Also, with quantum computing right around the corner, cryptology is going to start taking another forward role in our industry. There's already a contest out by the government to have a quantum secure encryption algorithm. Yeah, Chris. I don't really, Chris, yeah, we have the subs. I don't really pimp my merch or my memberships and stuff like that. I do love the community. Folks do find that stuff. I either forget about it or it's just, it's fine. So rocking this hot baby. Got that. Let's go. All right. I'm going to change the song. Stacking coins. We're going. Let's do, you know what I want to hear? There's a specific song I want to hear. Get people's thoughts on it. Here we go. Yeah, Carrie, watching both. I love it. No spoilers, guys. No spoilers. No spoilers. Social engineering is involved, Crangus, in the context that the threat actors can go on premise, they can infiltrate different things, and the idea is that they're socially engineering. Like, the better they are at social engineering, the better they are at successfully compromising stuff. The nice thing about red versus blue is that it's at the strategic level. So it's not at the tactical level where you have to understand like what arguments to pass to Nmap to do a network scan. It's just do a network scan. So it's a really nice platform for both executives or tabletop exercises and understanding what the heck's going on. And also for people who are new to the industry, trying to wrap their head around concepts instead of specific arguments, flags, dependency libraries, all that stuff. Okay. So we've got 2 people here. How much until we get another person? Oh, we're requesting budget for 2 more turns. All right, guys. I'm feeling pretty good. I want to start dropping EDR everywhere. You know what? The network sensors are really valuable. I'm going to drop one here. How do I not have enough resources for that action? Hold on one second. Why don't I have enough resources for that? Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh my God, I don't have enough money. Ugh, gross. Damn. I can harden RDP for free, but that's 2 turns, 1 guy. Let's see. Hardening RDP removes insecure remote desktop connections to other assets. All right, let's do this. Let's do the hardened RDP one. It's free. And let's do EDR on the gateway firewall. That's our last $500, people. All right. Let's see. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're learning, AJ Gomez. That's the reason SimplyCyber exists. Definitely want to help educate the next workforce and current practitioners, frankly. Does anyone know what field within cybersecurity and information security system security officer is? Yeah, I mean, so I don't know if someone already answered this. Let me run ahead so I don't waste your time. Yep, CEO said they need more budget for the end of the year party. Sorry, hold on. I hope, Jess, you better be messing with me. Did my budget request get, no, okay. You can have your budget request denied, it's sad. Oh, thanks, AJ. I'm glad you're a member of the SimplyCyber community. So Leighton, your question about information systems security officer, or yeah, right here. This question right here, you typically see this in US government, right? And it's basically, in my opinion, it's an information security manager. It's not someone who's necessarily accountable for information security, but they report to someone who's responsible for information security. You typically would have a CISP or SISM. That's typically what I see for that. All right. We're hardening our RDP. We got budget. We still got one person here. We have no money. So let's continue working on hardening the engineering workstation, okay? So we're just gonna basically work through it. I'm kind of using that chess methodology where I'm moving a little faster so the red team gets distracted. I'm hoping that their resource utilization levels are low. Yeah, Josh Mason. If you want to chime in, Josh, on stream about a little bit more about what an ISSO is, if I was right, if I was wrong, if there's some context there, I'd love you to comment on that, since I was, just my perspective and opinion. I did work in the federal space for a few years. Oh, let's do this song. I love this song. All right, let's start talking about strategy, guys. If we don't get budget, that's going to be a devastating hit to our progress. We're going to get all our resources back next turn. So with 3 resources, what are we going to do? Enforce strong passwords is a really good one. I think that takes care of default and weak passwords. Yeah, it removes weak password vulnerabilities. And it's a huge win. That cuts across the entire network. So that's really, really valuable. Let's see. I want to continue to harden around my ICS environment. What's this right here? Provides visibility in the compromised ICS assets. Okay. I feel like that could be valuable. It seems like we get a lot of value from that one thing. Instead of installing individual EDR solutions, we get all ICS stuff, which is what I'm telling you my priority is. What kind of weaknesses we got? Weak password, okay. Default cred. Actually, you know what? The weak password thing, I guess there's a couple places where it exists. It's like, if there's not that many places with weak passwords, is it really worth it? But okay, here we go. Let's see. Y'all, we got budget. All right, winning winner, chicken dinner. We patched some systems, that's good. That's the engineering workstation, if y'all remember. Vulnerability mitigated. You remediated your first vulnerability. Your security posture is a bit more secure. Good. Okay. So we got 40 grand. So we're flush with cash, making it rain up in here. Let's see. All right, let's see what's going on here. I want to start hardening things. I did say that this ICS one would be pretty valuable. This provides visibility into compromised assets, which standard monitoring can't do. I feel like that's really valuable. I feel like it's valuable because it's going to give me kind of that EDR effect of that network sensor inside our ICS environment. So let's do that. It's 2 people, 2 turns though. Damn. This is another one of those, like, you can't do all the things, right, guys? You can't do all the things. If there's time, there's money. So I can either patch this thing. Here's my thing. I can either do ICS security monitoring, which according to this provides visibility into compromised assets. So if the red team, which by the way, you can go to ThreatGEN's YouTube channel right now and watch their view of this. They're on the other side of this game. No spoilers, please. If any of these devices down here are compromised, and maybe up here, I would know about it versus having to install EDR on each of them, right? But I could use the same 3 turns and start rapidly deploying stuff. I'm going to do that. Okay. EDR there. EDR here. And I'm going to install AV here because it's 1 turn. Gosh. See, I'm trying to install. Oh, I don't have enough action. Here's the thing. I'm trying to install endpoint detection and response, which I know you wouldn't normally install on firewalls, but just think of it as an endpoint detection mechanism on that capability. So I'm putting it, because my network is segmented, I'm putting it at these individual locations because they're choke points. Oh, hold on. I got another sub. You guys are the best today. What's going on? Richard Colm. Where's my sound effect? Oh, you're supposed to get a sound effect. Sorry, Richard. I don't know why it's not playing. Anyways, Richard Colm, thanks for supporting. Here. Why can't I play this audio? I can't play this audio. You get a sound file played when you sign up for the squad membership, Richard. So just know when I can do it, I will do it. All right, guys. Anyways, as I was saying, each of these things are a choke point. So in order for them to move laterally within the environment, they're going to have to go through my choke points, which is why I want visibility there. Okay. Vulnerability mitigated. Antivirus rolled out. That's fine. Okay. So we've got our 3 resources back. We're going gangbusters right now, guy. Okay. So let's see. All right, I'm going to continue to install EDR. And I want, if they take out this server, we're kind of screwed there too. And then all right. Did I get all of my firewalls? No, EDR. Okay, so we've committed. So hopefully you guys can see, the ones who have been following me through this entire game, it started off with big picture, large scale enterprise controls, right? Network segmentation, security awareness, SIM, right? These are large things that will give me huge return on investment, right? I get massive value from them. now I've pivoted that I've gotten kind of my core infrastructure in place, and it's not perfect. I wish I had more, but now that I've got core infrastructure in place, I'm starting to deploy defensive technologies or detection technologies on individual endpoints. Think of them as almost like a string with a bell on it, right? You know, like in the zombie movies where they put the string and then the pots and pans so you can detect that somebody's over there versus over there. That's what I'm doing now, because I have to assume Richard and Clint, which you can go watch on the ThreatGEN YouTube channel right now, I have to assume that they're making some effort to infiltrate my environment somehow. So I need to find them if they are in fact compromising assets. Fortunately, they haven't knocked anything over or compromised anything, so I'm just going to keep doing that. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Justabite. And yeah, it should be on the YouTube. It's like right next to the subscribe button. I think it says join. It gets you access to some special emotes during live streams and a couple other things. It'll lay it all out there. My wife does not like that song. Ooh, here we go. This one's good. All right, let's see. Oh, Seba, thank you. Thanks for the super chat. Let me try the sound effect again. Didn't work. Sincerely appreciate it, Seba. Thanks for the support. Definitely have a good time streaming on SimplyCyber. Appreciate it. Yeah, it is really cool, Christopher. I love it. Elroy Jetson, love that username. Joined the squad yesterday. We had another one, Joey Hyde, joined the squad earlier today. AJ Gomez dropping a super chat. Thank you, AJ. Let me give some love to that. Oh yeah, got that super chat, guys. I might roll the dice and actually try to reboot my audio daemon just so I can play the sound effects. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Okay, guys. So we've got 3 assets. We've kind of put in place a couple key things here with EDR. So all of our network devices have EDR on it. Our engineering workstation has EDR on it. What are we gonna do? I kind of want to start doing a couple more big things because now I want them to identify, like I want them to like reveal themselves so we can start focusing on wherever they are in our network. Can I do more network sensors? Did we get them all? No, we didn't get them all. All right, let me put one here. Let me put one in the other one. Okay, and then let's do an EDR on the DC. Right, your domain controller is traditionally the crown jewel. Ask Josh Mason in chat. You get the DC, game over, right? They can create user accounts, they can push GPOs, they can run malware, like they can do anything. Like domain controller compromise is not good for anyone. So I want a little bit more visibility on that as well, because I don't know what their objective is, right? Their objective could be to burn down the environment, to take out the domain controller. I don't know what their goals are. My mic's not clear? Okay. Hey, I'm going to reset my audio daemon. Wish me luck. Whoa. All right. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Is it my turn? Hopefully that's better. Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can play my sound effects. Ready? Yes. Did you hear it that time? So, all right. Thanks for the heads up, y'all, on the audio. It's easy enough for me to fix. I just have to reboot my audio daemon. It's just, you know. So that's the super chat for AJ Gomez, and then super chat for Save the Sots. There we go. Got the sound effect for that. Yeah, ThreatGEN hacking me. That's right. Exactly. All right, I just rebooted it again. I will not play any more sound effects. I feel like the sound effects is flirting with danger. All right, let's play our next move, guys. We're installing EDR everywhere. I think I'm going to do this. Enforce strong passwords. Implement strong Wi-Fi. And oh, here we go. What's this? IDS sensors have been installed all over the network. Oh, Brandon Poole, my man. You want to talk about a guy who knows how to run the blue side of things? Brandon Poole. Good to see you, Brandon. All right, so let's check this out. Brandon, welcome to the party. I am a CISO at a manufacturing plant. Look at my glorious environment. This is what I'm protecting. Got some network segmentation going on. And right now I'm going to do a couple fundamental controls, right? Strong Wi-Fi on the DMZ Wi-Fi. See if that screws up their operations. Enforce strong passwords. So that means no weak passwords in the environment. Some places have SolarWinds 123. It happens. And then one other thing I wanted to do was, I'm going to create backup processes. Now, apparently, you can, hold on. I'm going to harden my engineering workstation. It's too important to leave that vulnerable to anything other than nothing. Welcome to the yes, welcome to the squad, not only IT. Thank you. I played the sound effect, but since it's screwing up the audio, I'll just do it manually. And for those of you who have attended that live stream where I had to do all the sound effects manually, you'll appreciate this, right? So, whoa! That's the sound effect for joining the squad right now. The manual sound effect. Guys, love having you hang out on stream while I absolutely dominate Clint and Simon. If you guys want, you can watch Clint and Simon play the other side of this. They are playing the offensive side of this attack on ThreatGEN's YouTube channel right now. So if you get both of them up, you can see both sides of the simulation. And you can either know that I'm kicking butt or know that I'm about to get my butt kicked. No spoilers, no spoilers. That's okay, Fox999. I appreciate it. Hey, no spoilers, Christopher Ward. No spoilers, guys. No spoilers. I appreciate it. Does this game allow for things like honeypots? No, I don't think they have honeypots. Let's take a look. They do have threat hunting, which is nice. They have threat hunting, but I don't think they have honeypots. That would be cool, though. Put in a feature request for a honeypot. All right. I kind of need to do ICS security monitoring, too. This is something I really want. So 2 people, 2 turns, $8,000. All right. Hopefully they don't, nothing catches fire here. Let's see. Social security. You now have maximum defenses against social engineering attacks. Of course, nothing's 100%, right? I said this on First Things First this morning. I almost lost my mind talking about how you will never be 100% secure. Strong Wi-Fi. I dare Simon to sit across the street in his car with his Pringles can and try to attack my environment. Okay, so we've got something here, guys. We've got our first nausea event. This firewall has something going on, okay? I don't know exactly what it means, but I think what I'm going to have to do is hold on. I forget what this red thing means. I don't want to click on this flag because I don't know what that means either. This is definitely not a good thing. What's going on here is not a good thing. So my thought is, do I need to install EDR on the two things that are connected to it, or do I harden this thing? I think since this is the problem, I need to at least patch this, because it's going to take 2 turns to harden it, and I don't want to commit that much resources in case I need to activate IR. So let's do patches on this. And then with all due respect to my user environment, my IT infrastructure environment is more important. So I'm going to go ahead and install EDR on that. This is where you make real risk-based decisions. Is there a check logs action in this game? No, it's kind of like, it's more at the strategic level, Fox. So it's like, we have a SIM in place. We have EDR in place. So this right here means that the EDR is flagging to my SIM. We can't look to get more detail, but we will know if something is compromised. All right, here we go. Thank you. Oh, Nathan. Yeah. Hey, Brandon, I hope you see Nathan's comment here. A lot of people have reached out about the SOC Hard Truth or SOC Real Life interview Brandon Poole did on SimplyCyber. If you guys ever want to work in a SOC, definitely check that out. And hey, it's not for everybody. I actually had someone say, hey, I don't think this is, I don't know if this is for me, honestly, based on that video. But you know what? Knowledge is power. It at least enables you to make educated decisions. All right, let's go. LFG. So by the way, now that this machine is popped right here, like this is where I begin to freak out around securing everything around this, right? So as much as I've done what I can with this engineering workstation space over here. Oh yeah, maybe it is incident response. Maybe that's what I should have done. God dang. I should have. Thank you, Christopher. I probably should have activated IR and taken a look at that. I'll do it next turn. The thing is, once you activate IR, you can't install EDR or do any of these things on your devices. You have to be in IR, and then it takes a full turn to deactivate IR. So I guess what I'm trying to do is, like, you know, as I'm putting on my firefighter gear, I'm like whipping. Hold on, this metaphor's gone kind of off the rails. As I'm putting my firefighter gear on, I'm like throwing like patches at the wall to like harden the doors before I go in this other door. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's hope it didn't spread. Oh, what have we here? This system is no longer an issue. Thank goodness we didn't activate the IR, because that would have actually resulted in having to deactivate the IR and lost a whole turn. So we have 3 people. I'm going to do this ICS vendor certification. No, I'm sorry. ICS security monitoring. This is 2 turns, and it's going to tell us if any ICS devices are compromised. I like that. And then, because this machine was popped, I'm going to harden this machine as well, okay? So we are not going to have any resources to spend next turn. So we've just committed 2 full turns. So if Clint and Simon are stream sniping, that would be incredibly valuable to them. So hopefully they're not. You guys, what's going on this weekend? Anybody got anything going on? Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day in the Low Country. Our threat intelligence score, by the way, is at 6%, which is great. We'd like to get higher. If we can get to 100, we win. All right. We are playing ThreatGEN Red versus Blue. If you want to see, I'm actively playing against a human component. Industrial controlled systems. Gregory, industrial control systems. Very specific. They use different protocols and stuff. They're typically old. Actually, surprising or coincidentally, we're having Rob Lee from Dragos, which is like kind of the premier industrial control system incident response company. He's coming on SimplyCyber Live next Thursday. Going to the aquarium? That sounds fun, Zoltan. That sounds fun. Love it. It's always fun too. Aquariums are great because they have lots of like actively engaged exhibits where, you know, like the starfish and the crabs, and you know, you can get right up to the aquarium wall and stuff like that. There's always that one room that's like just glass and there's like the sharks in there and stuff like that. Aquariums are great. Okay, so what are we doing? We've got zero. Oh, I told you, a whole turn. So we're gonna just end our turn and hopefully catch the red team off guard. Clint and Simon, human threat actors on the other side of this stream. So hopefully folks got both streams up, watching both, and just judging the crap out of both of us. No, so is it okay? So Just a Bite. I'll talk about the IR in a second, Christopher. So Just a Bite asks, given ICS stuff is old, is it a gap in the market to focus on? So yes and no. The part of the thing is, in my opinion, so Clint Bodungen, the guy who's on the other end of this simulation, the guy attacking me right now, he is a well-known offensive security professional in the ICS space. Rob Lee, who's coming on SimplyCyber next week, is well-known defensive side in the ICS space. I feel, and BSEC, if you're still here, since you live in the area you live in, you might be able to comment on this. I feel like industrial control system is a niche environment. Anyone can do it, and they're pretty inclusive, but it's really compartmentalized on how you can like get exposure to it and break in. You go work at any company, and they're going to have Active Directory and network appliances and stuff like that. You have to go work at an oil and gas place or an energy plant or wind farm or something like that. Like you got to go work somewhere that has these industrial control systems. Like really intense manufacturing plants could have it too. So it's a smaller footprint. The problem is that a lot of this industrial control system stuff is tied to incredibly important critical infrastructure things. And that's part of the problem. So as far as an area to focus on, possibly, and that's actually one of the things that I'm going to ask Rob Lee next week when he comes on the channel is, you know, is it a viable area in market for people breaking in to get into? What does he think about that? What skills might be transferable? I haven't worked in ICSOT too much. So, you know, what I told you is what I know. Now, Christopher Word asked about activating and deactivating. So a mechanism of the game is it takes a turn to activate IR and a turn to deactivate IR, right? Like, and if it makes sense, right? So, you know, when you deactivate IR, you presumably you have cleaned up the incident, and then it takes a turn to like do debrief, lessons learned, get things back up and operational. So they've put that. Otherwise, you could just toggle on and off IR. Okay, here we go. Watchful eye. Security monitoring, ICS specific threat monitoring have been implemented. Okay. This is huge. Let's hope. All right, guys, we are still looking great right now. Okay. We are looking great. We have all three resources. As far as I'm concerned, we have a lot of great like enterprise level controls in place. What does IR procedures do? Chance of recovering the system after a compromise. Okay. So now this actually is a good idea. Let's do the IR procedures now. It will take 3 turns, but if we start getting popped, we can we'll have a higher chance of being successful in our recovery, and we won't be wasting turns recovering and having that activity fail. So let's do that, and then let's continue to harden around here, since this is where those individuals found us. So let's install EDR here and EDR here. Yeah, not only IT, passing the PMP. Way to go for you, man. Hey, I'll tell you what, I talked to Joe Hudson, cybersecurity recruiter extraordinaire, the other day. I posted this in the Discord on the GRC channel. I asked him what certs are desirable by hiring managers, like people hiring GRC analysts. What certs are they looking for? And he listed a couple. He said people aren't looking for this one. People are looking for this one. He actually said the PMP is an excellent one because of what it involves with managing money, managing communication, managing schedules. So spot on. That PMP definitely can have value for you if you're looking to get into the GRC space. Saxophone. Nice. Nathan Bowen with the CYSA. Kev Tech in support. All up in here. I love Kev. Gregory Jones is going to be a SOC analyst. Any tips to get into crypto sooner or later? Chat, anybody that's a SOC analyst, Brandon Poole, if you're in here still, drop it. What your thoughts are. My thought would be crypto later. I mean, I don't think you need to get into crypto at all to be really successful at SOC work. With SOC, it's more about understanding kind of threat actor behavior, knowing how to like use a SIM, knowing how to investigate, getting really just time in the saddle to get exposed to various techniques, and you'll start seeing trends and patterns. Your adrenaline dump will start going down every time you're dealing with an active investigation. It'll become more the norm. Then you can advance to the next level. And that's where I would start thinking about malware analysis, like if you wanted to get into detection engineering, that's way down the road. But I wouldn't worry about crypto, Gregory. But congratulations for the SOC Analyst 1. I think that's fantastic. Cranjus Nick Basketball talks about CyberChef. CyberChef is a great tool. That's a online tool that allows you to basically run things through different kind of encryption algorithms or crypto algorithms. You can do hashing really quickly. You can do code deobfuscation really quickly, base 64 code. All right, guys. So we're at the halfway mark of our game, and we've had like one small issue. These guys must be sweating over there go over to the ThreatGEN YouTube channel and watch their stream for a minute. Those guys are probably patting each other down with washcloths because of their sweating so hard. I'm feeling pretty good about myself here. I'm going to keep hardening these things. Change default creds, huh? What do I want? What do I want to do? We have EDR on this thing? Nope. All right, let's put EDR here. We got EDR on this thing. Let's patch this. And let's put... All right, let's patch our firewall. Oh, we don't have enough resources. That sucks. Okay, so that turn was a little less strategic and a little bit more like feeling, right? So again, this server firewall got hit in some capacity. So I mean, this naming convention's dumb, but it's a firewall. So I'm moving in rings out from that firewall that was popped and hardening around it. So like basically I'm tightening the noose around these guys, thinking that was them tipping their hand that they were in that particular space. By the way, my resource utilization is lit. I'm feeling really good about it. Oh, crap. What time is it? 12 o'clock. Oh no. All right. Is Stacy Loki here? How can I need a browser. Right. Hold on. I'm going to try to multitask right now. Nope. Don't want to do that. Hold on one second. I need to do something. Hold on one second. Get out of here with that. All right, I need to multitask. I had something at 12. Chat, please talk amongst yourselves. Let's figure this out. All right. So I took care of that. All right, let's get some more music going. Uh-oh, gosh, guys, hold on. We need some intense music. I just saw something really bad. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Oh, I know what we're gonna do. Check this out. Here we go. This is a one-off. We have an asset out of service. This isn't good. Oh, it's our gateway firewall. Now we need to activate IR. Listen, we can reboot the asset right now. Well, that's interesting that we can reboot the asset without activating IR. Okay, and we did do IR procedures, right? Hold on one second. Let's check our IR procedures. Oh, crap. Our chances of success are lower because we haven't finished. Let me know if my mic gets crackly because it just flipped. Oh, FM84 is awesome too. I got so into the midnight though. All right, so I'm going to reboot this asset and I'm going to start hardening around this asset. Oh, crap, I almost forgot to reboot the asset. Fool. Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, I love FM84. I think it's gosh, what's the song on FM84 that I really like? Arcade Summer. That's the one I love. I mean, obviously Running in the Night's really good, but Arcade Summer, the whole Atlas album is fantastic. Yeah, it is. It is very Hackerman. Hopefully the volume on the music is appropriate and not too loud for y'all. Yeah, multitasking was dangerous. I went and sent a quick email and all of a sudden my gateway firewall's down. All right. All right, so IR procedures created, firmware updated. Let's see if our firewall. All right, so the firewall's down. That's not good. The reboot failed. It sucks. We are losing money right now. This is not good. Okay. Let's activate IR. All right, so activating IR. Well, yeah, so this traffic light bar is the company P&L. If assets go down, like it's impacting business operations, which is costing the business money. So if we go all the way into the red, I get fired and the business goes under. So that's not good. I've activated IR, which is going to take a turn. So I can do a couple things that take one turn. Come on. Why are you messing with me? All right. So let's do... AV, since they're focused on this area of the network. Let's do AV. These are all take one turn, right? EDR and deploy USB security. All right, that's going to be our turn. It's getting a little hairy in here. Where's my song? There's an appropriate song for here. Oh, here it is. Stacking Coins knows what I'm talking about. It's about to get real up in here. Let's go. No threat actors operating in my environment. I got a message saying that I was not streaming on LinkedIn, but I don't think that's true because I definitely saw people in LinkedIn. Check that LinkedIn out. Yeah, I'm streaming live right now. It's fine. 13 people. The 13 people watching on LinkedIn, come over to YouTube. It's all about good times. A lot of chat going on in there. Five to 6 hours a day. That is hardcore. But, you know, I'll tell you what, there is no easy button. There is no shortcut. You know, so when people ask, Heath Adams said this to me one time when we were talking, and I've kind of taken it and continue because I think it's a great idea. I said, hey, how long does it take to get the PNPT, right? So like someone wants to get PNPT, which is the Professional Network Penetration Tester cert at TCM Academy. How long does it take to get the PNPT? He said, it really depends. He said, you work like not only IT, 5-6 hours a day for 3 months, you could do it in 3 months. You spend 2 hours a week, could take you a year. So time is one of those variables that we can adjust. And I know we all have personal things like family, other commitments, work, you know, mental health stress, all these things. But that time is a variable that we can control. Yeah, AJ Gomez. The YouTube feeds is where it's at. IR mode activated, full asset update. Good. Cool. Guys, let's all right. So first of all, we're not going to disconnect this from the network. It's our gateway firewall, which totally stinks. We're going to gather forensics, right? Which is going to increase our, so here's the problem. I have 3 resources. What's this? I have 3 resources, and I'm only going to be able to use 2. Gathering forensics will help with my threat intelligence score, but I'll still be down for 2 days, which kind of stinks. And I don't want to risk it too much. And I can clean the asset, which gets try to get a denied or compromised asset back in working order again. Yeah. So let's gather forensics. Let's clean the asset. I don't want to disconnect it from the network. Yeah. Oh, it will prevent unauthorized data exfiltration and prevent adversaries from pivoting or remotely controlling the asset. Oh, it is going to be down. You know what's fun? If we disconnect this, they can't continue attacking the rest of our infrastructure. But I really feel like a disconnected... well, it's already disconnected effectively. All right, I'm going to disconnect it. Our whole network is down right now. This is not good. They're probably cackling to themselves. Oh, Flux Pavilion. If you go to ThreatGEN.com, you get details on how to do that. Also, I don't know if you're just stumbling over here or if you're a member of the SimplyCyber community, but hi, I'm Gerry. I I'll be running codes on SimplyCyber to get like 30 days of free access or discounted access or whatever. So stay tuned for that. But if you go to ThreatGEN.com, you can learn more about it. It's more than just this platform, but this platform is pretty baller. Also, if you're just coming in, I'm actively playing against another human. Actually, two humans are the offensive side of the house. I'm defending from two people. If you go to ThreatGEN, which is the same name that you can read in the little bubble in the corner there, their YouTube channel is actively live streaming our game, right? So you could have both up, the offense and the defense. I know, Jess, but ICS is already offline. This gateway firewall, for some reason, this is it, like the network is not green, it's gray. So this gateway firewall is instrumental. So I'm going to gather forensics. I'm going to clean the asset. And I hope that that's going to give us a huge boost on threat intelligence and get our network back up and running. We're on the ropes right now, guys. We're getting slapped around. This P&L, if this gets into the dark red, we're game over. Now would be a good time to go over and look at the other stream and see how the guys are doing. No spoilers, but just know that, there we go. No, another asset's out of service. Shoot. Oh, it's the same asset. Okay. So there's nothing we can do until wait. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to reconnect this because it's going to take a turn to do. And this is going to take a turn to do. So I don't have to waste my next turn waiting to reconnect it, okay? So this was just to disrupt data exfiltration and pivoting by those goons. Yeah, Brian. Absolutely. And ThreatGEN has its own Discord server as well, where there's going to be meetups and collection and stuff like that. And the ThreatGEN platform actually has rankings, kind of the way like TriAcme does. And there's badging and achievement unlocks and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But I do like the idea of setting up a channel on SimplyCyber as well for SimplyCyber community members to connect. I'm going to be doing this. So I've been doing it kind of on the down low, but I've been playing Wednesdays at 11 on ThreatGEN's YouTube channel the last 3 weeks, Wednesdays at 11. And now, I'm going to be playing every Wednesday at 11. But Clint and I have been talking about doing a Friday heads-up battle, very similar to this, and taking on different people. So maybe it's you, Brian, next time on the other end, and having people, watch both. Josh Mason, if he's still here, he mentioned earlier about having him and Neil commentate the stream. So that would be kind of fun too, have Neil and Josh both watching both streams on their stream. So a little Inception level action and talking about the strategies and what we're doing. Okay, here we go. Forensics evidence collected. This is great. So our asset has been cleaned, which is huge. Loiter removed, which is huge. Remember, guys, well, hold on. Asset clean, this is good. Forensics evidence collected, good. And our network is all green now, Jess. I'm going to deactivate IR. But hey, check this out. Our threat intelligence score is 30%. This is great. My win condition can be to outlast those guys and get to 50 turns, or get the threat intelligence score to 100, which is what I want, because they are the red team, and there's two of them. And I know if you go watch their stream, they're probably elbowing each other and cackling about how good they are. So to win by threat intelligence score means that they were so loud and noisy that I caught them. All right. So I'm going to deactivate IR, which stinks because I have to do it, but it takes a full turn and I can't really do anything except I can't do anything while IR is in place. So it's going to be a total waste of a turn, which is most unfortunate. Damn, what a waste of a turn. Christopher Word, this is what I was talking about. So now I got to waste a whole turn and 3 resources to deactivate my IR. And if I get something popped right now, I have to reactivate IR and I lose access to all these things. So it's not good. hate when that happens. I should have deactivated IR as part of my turn. Yeah, see, it takes 0 people, but it takes 1 turn. Oh my god, I could have done it last turn. That is a fool's move that I did. Totally screwed it up. Damn it. So guys, I'll admit that was my first real boneheaded mistake. I've made some judgment calls that philosophically we could argue, but that right there, that was dumb what I just did. Yeah, just a bite. Yeah, you'll have to pick and choose, I think. So Shuttle Crab asked the question, is it common to be fighting off more than one threat actor at a time? It's not unheard of. You know what's funny, though? I'll tell you this, Shuttle Crab. What ends up happening is sometimes a threat actor group will find the other threat actor group in the environment, same as you find them as a defender, and the threat actor group will kick them out, right? Because it's one threat actor group. 2 threat actor groups is 1 too many, so they'll actively help you. Like, there's been instances of threat actors patching systems to keep other threat actors out and stuff. All right, so we're not going to make that mistake again. All right, so we've got IR. All right, so we need to definitely harden all of our stuff over here. Let's check out what's encrypting network traffic do. Leaking passwords, sniffing, encrypting, overall defense against password attacks. That's not bad. What is that? 1 person, 2 turns? That's not a bad investment. Backups, what does this do? Oh, it's 2-factor auth. Oh, I don't know why. There's a mistake. When I click on create backup process, it gives me this. Let's do this. Enable system backups and allow creating restore points on assets. That could be useful. Let's see. Give me a second. They attacked our... All right, so far they've attacked our firewall and this firewall. I guess let's harden all the firewalls. Okay. Let's see. Black Knight's in the house. Good to see him. Turn the volume down on theirs. It's very interesting, both sides. Nice. Yeah, Nathan, this is more often than not. I mean, smaller organizations. I was an information security officer at a 1,000-person company, and I was also the blue team. You know, I had support, matrix support from IT, and vulnerability management was kind of managed by the IT, but I was accountable for it. So I would, explain to them, like, hey, where are we doing with patches? This patch is a priority, etc. But yeah, it's pretty common to be understaffed, frankly. This is my favorite, the Midnight Song. Like, of all the songs, all of it, this is my absolute favorite. I hope you guys enjoy it, or at least indulge me as I enjoy it. Reminder, I don't know if anyone's interested, but later today at 4 o'clock, SimplyCyber has a new show that we're piloting. We did it last week for the first time. We'll do it again this week, of what's on your radar. It's 3 senior practitioners giving their take on something that they've been looking into, spending a little bit more time investigating, why they were investigating, what's important. So if you're a junior analyst, junior engineer in the space, it could be valuable to help provide context on certain things. All right. Here we go. Password policy created, forensics evidence. I think that's from before. All right. Here we go. So we are doing good. Those guys got to be freaking out on the other stream. Absolutely freaking out. I've got 3 resources. I'm going to harden this guy. Harden this guy. And then I'm going to start hardening my ICS environment. Because I don't need these things going down. I'm moving quick over here. Like I said, I'm hoping that I'm pushing these guys fast so they don't have time to make decisions, or at least good decisions. Yes, Christopher Word, The Midnight. Thank you. I really, really like them. They're very into their music. They're dancing a jig. Oh no. Oh no. These guys. Okay. They're feeling pretty clever. Let me see. Like, so I may have compromised assets in my environment and not know it. So we should check where our EDR can be installed, right? Do I have EDR at all these places? All right. So next actions is to put EDR on at least on this controller, and then the DMZ remote access point. So I'm going to install EDR on these things. These guys dancing a jig. Okay. Oh yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's kind of cool. Like I said, Justabyte. It's kind of a new show concept that we're trying out, or at least I'm trying out. See what's up. Oh God, we have a machine down, guys. Now, before we freak out, Gregory Jones, if you're there, this is what I'm talking about. As a salty, seasoned blue team person, I'm like, this isn't good, but I'm okay with it, right? I'm okay with this. Like, it's just Carl's workstation. Like, I don't want to spread. I want to control it, but this is not like, terrible. I don't have EDR on it. We've got a lot of stuff hardened around here too. So, we should put EDR on this really quickly. All right. So let's install EDR on this thing and patch it. I'm going to put EDR on this. This isn't going to fix the problem, guys. It's just, but it's not really costing me any money. Like, my P&L isn't affected by Carl's workstation being down. Okay. So I'm going to put EDR on that. Okay. This may not be the most intelligent decision. Like, I say it on stream from time to time. Guys, if I find a crypto miner in my environment, I don't hit the red button in the data center, right? If anything, I'm like, oh, God, this guy, So this is one of those choices. Clint and Simon are live streaming on the other end of this stream right now, and they probably think that they are the cat's meow, that they've got this workstation owned. They don't know that is in my end user workstation environment. They got Carl's machine. They did not get my engineering workstation or my controller, right? So check it out. Yeah, hey, I mean, Josh, if you want, if you're serious, we could figure out something to streamcast it. I think that would be fun too. Like, Clint and I talked about a couple different ways to do this, and this was the best one that we came up with, but having commentary would be really, really cool too. All right, guys, let's do my favorite, the Midnight album. Oh, by the way, you can see our P&L is going back up, so we're doing good. I should have made this like 75 turns, so I could have really just dominated these guys. I don't even want to win by exhausting turns. I want to win by getting them arrested and thrown in jail. That is my goal. Yeah, guys, if you don't know, I know a lot of you know Kev Tech IT support. Kevin's awesome, live streaming every Saturday morning that I'm aware of, helping so many people break into IT, becoming field engineers, help desk, destroying, just absolutely destroying the process of breaking in. I love it. This is Endless Summer. I mean, yeah, Endless Summer. This is my favorite album. This is the album that got me into him. Let me put it on stream. This is what Kevin looks like. All right. I genuinely feel like 3 minutes is not enough time for these guys. These guys are probably getting frantic. I am genuinely looking forward to seeing their resource utilization. Oh, crap. Let me do this. Am I missing messages? No. Do you think I should get my CCNA or Network Plus? All right. Well, chat, I'll give you my opinion, and then you comment. Okay, so Flux, I'm assuming that you want to be a cybersecurity professional. I don't think you need to get Network Plus. I think learning the concepts in Network Plus are valuable, not getting the cert. So you can get all the education for free, not pay for the cert. CCNA is way overkill. I got CCNA. It's like how to be a network engineer in a Cisco environment. I don't think CCNA has a lot of return on investment. So the answer is I wouldn't get either of them, but I would learn all the content in the Network Plus. Okay, so we cleaned up that asset. These guys are probably like frustrated beyond all get out about how they're getting absolutely dominated. I'm going to start hardening these devices down here as well. EDR everywhere. Okay. So they're kind of operating in this area up in here. Is EDR on this one? I feel like that's pretty secure over here right now, but what am I going to do? Patch this system since they successfully hacked it. Okay, let's chat. Gotta say, chat. Anyone else have a thought, opinion about CCNA versus Network Plus? Oh my gosh, I didn't eat lunch today. Some snacks. My wife made like a nice little like vending machine at my desk, but everything I have is kind of like messy, and I'm in a guest bedroom. Like it's not quite where I want to eat like a crumbly granola bar. There we go. KevTech chiming in on the CCNA versus Network Plus. Depends where you are at in your career. Network Plus is a good to read. CCNA is good to have if you plan on working as a network admin. Now that is absolutely true. CCNA, it's like you're qualified to be a network admin in a Cisco shop. It's configuring routing protocols, managing network devices, all these things. Yeah. Exactly, David Wilson. Thanks for chiming in on this. You need to understand at base level, OSI stack, the transport layer, the network layer, basic troubleshooting stuff, how network traffic moves, TCP, the three-way handshake, DNS, maybe like a little touch of BGP, like at least what BGP is. Yeah, Karen. And my wife is amazing. I'm very supportive of all of my projects, and you know, she's a wonderful, supportive wife. I'm very fortunate to have married her. All right, here we go. We need, oh God, like these guys need to be louder and noisier, for crying out loud. Like my threat intelligence score is only 33, and I want to pwn these guys. All right, so let's keep patching stuff, okay? Let's install AV. Let's harden. Oh, let's, I guess, do EDR. Is it EDR on this one? Yeah. Okay. So guys, I'm just cruising through. Like this is real life too, guys. You know, blocking and tackling, day after day. Get up, put the hours in, put the work in, like working through, like rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I said it in the GRC class. I've got workstations that have vulnerabilities. I've got active compromises going on in that segment of my network. I can only spend so much time each day working on it. So get up, do the work, go to bed, get up, do the work, go to bed, get up, do the work. That's it. We'll get there, guys. I will say, I do have a video on SimplyCyber. I think it's called it's something about like the absolute minimum need to know about networking to work in cybersecurity. And it's very, very much a primer video, but it covers those few things that I outlined. If you're interested, Flux, and getting just a little bit of a kickoff exposure to it. Yeah, Nathan says a lot of companies use Sophos and Extreme Networks. I'm not familiar with Extreme Networks personally, but it really depends on how large a business you're going to. I know larger enterprises use Cisco and Aruba networking devices. All right, guys, we have a compromised asset detected. Okay, let's see where it is in our environment. Cool. Well, this could have been compromised for a while because we just installed EDR on it. Okay. Again, this is not a major concern for me, right? I'm not saying let's not do something about it. We're going to activate IR, which takes a turn. Okay. And now we're going to do everything we can with one turn. So we're going to patch this guy. We're going to patch this guy. And we're going to patch this guy. So the idea is that those three activities will happen and IR will activate on the next turn. So we'll get some value from our resources and we'll be able to do some forensics and cleanup on this compromised workstation. Look at our threat intelligence score, guys. It's at 43%. We got these guys in a headlock, y'all. If you're following along, Clint Bodungen and Simon Lindstedt are playing against me right now. I'm the blue team defending this manufacturing organization from attackers. They are the attackers trying to penetrate and compromise my assets. They are live streaming right now on ThreatGEN's YouTube channel. ThreatGEN can be found spelled like this. If you want to go over and see those guys bump into each other and bring them some tissues too, because they're going to be weeping when I'm done with them. I am hungry though. Do I have anything that isn't humble? Chapstick. Eat some chapstick. Okay. IR mode activated. Okay, good. So let's see if we got credit for all those patches. Yes. So we did get all the credit for the patches. So now check this out. Because this is just a workstation, I'm going to disconnect it from the network because I don't care about Carl's workstation. Now, engineering workstation, that's a different story. But Carl's workstation, I don't care. So let's disconnect it. Let's clean. Let's gather forensics. And let's clean the asset. Because I want that threat intelligence score to get to 100. That's how I want to win. I want to embarrass these guys. Like, just lasting the storm is fine. But winning by getting them arrested, that's where the lulls are. So we're playing ThreatGEN red versus blue. You can see a couple win conditions as the blue teamer. If I get this threat intelligence score up to 100%, how do I get threat intelligence? Well, by having telemetry come into my SIM, by gathering forensics on this workstation, which is what I'm doing right now, gathering forensics. There we go. Asset still compromised, but you can see that it is offline, and it's actually keeping this workstation down here offline as well. But this is really not that impactful to operations. So we're gonna just keep doing what we're doing. We can't do much right now because we're in incident response mode. There's no reason to shut any of these other ones off from the network because this network is fine. Now, here's the one question. It takes one turn to deactivate IR. So what I should do is click deactivate IR now so that IR deactivates on my next turn. And I'm assuming that these devices will be cleaned successfully. It's possible that they had we talked about it on First Things First this morning. A Chinese linked APT is installing malware that can establish persistence and will reiterate itself on reboot. So we're cleaning the asset, not rebooting it. Hopefully it's not a boot record type infection. So let's hope. All right, Gerry, take care. We'll see you, buddy. Okay, I just rebooted my audio, Damon. It should be fine now. Get a thumbs up if the audio is good. Cool. Thank you. All right, let's play a song that I feel is totally appropriate right now. Stacking Coins knows what I'm talking about. This is called The Comeback Kid by The Midnight, and I feel it's appropriate because I'm about to come back from compromise and be in full-on operational mode. Wait until you see our threat intelligence score now, people. Asset cleaned. Boom. Forensics evidence collected. Boom. Dude, Clinton, Simon, you got nothing. 56% threat intel. Ooh, crap. Our gateway firewall's in trouble. That's not good. Why is our IR not deactivated? Okay, we have to reconnect this to the network, so that's going to take a turn. And then, good thing I'm still in IR, honestly. I don't know if this is a bug or not, but thank goodness I'm in IR because my firewall is down again. Dude, disconnected from the network? Ugh. Hold on, 1 second. Can I almost clicked end turn. What is going on? I am in IR mode right now. Why can't I do something with this? Here, let's reconnect that first of all. What can I do anything? Hold on, I'm confused. Hold on, what is going on right now? Hold on, I am most definitely in IR right now. Yeah, I'm in IR, but I hit deactivate IR. What the heck is going on here? I'm not going to disconnect that from the network. Why can't I clean it or reboot it or something? This is trash, guys. I'm not feeling this. I don't want to deactivate it because my gateway firewall is I guess I'm gonna. This is confusing me right now. Like I can't activate or deactivate IR. I don't know. I guess deactivate IR. I mean, it's not really what I want to do, but man. You know what? Sometimes tools misfire. Sometimes things happen. I'll just have to accept this as part of the reality, but I'm not happy about this. Yes. Yeah, Kev, I'm just a deep fake. I'm actually a artificially intelligence generated cyber robot. You were thinking Arnold Schwarzenegger, and instead you got me. I'm a little nervous, guys. I'm a little nervous only because that gateway firewall is the interface to my entire network. If that goes down, I start losing money daily until I get it remedied. And, you know, like the fact that it's got me not able to activate IR or deactivate is a problem. Come on, what are these guys doing over there? They go for a sandwich or something? Nice. That's very cool, Fox. I mean, what kind of decision making can this guys be making right now? Hey, take it easy, Seba. Thanks again for the super chat. Definitely appreciate you hanging out with us today as we play through. Dude, what? Like, there's two of them. Hey, okay, here we go. Gateway firewall is good. Now our server firewall is down. Like, dude. Oh my God, what is going on here? So I'm still in IR. Is that what I'm meant to believe here? Like, why can't I get out of IR? I'm not going to disconnect this thing. Why can't I deactivate IR? Yes, deactivate IR. Yes. So angry. CavTech. Thanks for the beer. Thanks for the beer, CavTech. It is Friday. The whistle will be blowing soon. Thanks for the pint, mate. Genuinely appreciate that. Thanks, Gregory. That's a good way to put it. Here we go, guys. Okay. Hey, guess what? Everything's looking cool here. Let's continue to harden. I'm telling you, the stranglehold is full on Darth Vader force level stranglehold on these guys. Let's just keep patching. I laugh. Oh, I don't really, I want to keep, yeah, here we go. I like doing the one turn things. Default, all right, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I basically just kind of sporadically chose a few key resources like the DMZ or the terminal server, one of my ICS systems, just to change some things. And really quick, I chose system patching over default credentials because I have a strong password capability in here that earlier it said something to the effect of it's harder to compromise default creds, right? So that's why I've chosen that, trying to be deliberate. I'm telling you, winning is something that's important to me, but resource utilization is a close second. It's like 1A, 1B. And having to burn those 3 resources, those 2 turns, really makes me angry, basically. All right, take it easy, Stacking Coins. Thanks for chilling. Hopefully it's not anything serious. Stacking Coins had to run to an IR event. So hopefully, excuse me, hopefully it wasn't too bad in IR, just some crypto miners or something. We are playing RedGen. RedGen? No, we're playing ThreatGEN. If you guys are interested, you go to ThreatGEN.com and learn more about the platform. It's a cybersecurity simulation platform. I am actively playing as the blue team. I can play against AI or against other humans like I am right now. If you go over to ThreatGEN's YouTube channel, you'll actually see Clint and Simon, who are playing actively on the red team side right now against me. Like I said, just look for the two guys holding each other, like comforting each other as they realize that they're absolutely getting dominated. Don't mess with 17 years of experience. There we go. An intruder was arrested. Aha. These guys. Let's see what our threat intelligence score is now. 70. Oh yeah, we're getting close, guys. We are getting close. All right, let's just keep going. So they are trying. So here's the thing: there is another physical security option that we have. Oh crap! Shoot! I need to do vendor certification. If I patch an ICS device without having a vendor approval to do it, you can knock it down. And this is really true in real life, guys. A lot of times, ICS systems, OT technology, medical devices, you own it. You spend $1 million on an MRI machine. You are not allowed to maintain it. And like, this is where the money is, right? So Siemens or, whatever, KevTech medical equipment sells you $1 million MRI. Then you have to sign a $150,000 annual maintenance contract because legally they're the only ones allowed to maintain it. Kind of like the way that like John Deere is the only one to maintain John Deere. And they actually use hard key or hardware keys in order to ensure that you can't even drop down into the maintenance menu on those devices. It's pretty serious business. So anyways, that's a long way to say I need to learn how to patch my stuff before I knock my things over. We also have one resource. So let's go ahead and I want to do something that's one turn. There we go. Patch this guy. We got 8 turns to get these guys thrown in jail, guys. 8 turns to get them thrown in jail. Oh, thanks, Kev. Yeah, it's good. Info-sec.live is a good platform. Really enjoy working with those guys, helping support their mission. Yeah, Gregory and Bob. Yeah, it's legit, man. They sell you the right to maintain their computers, which is frustrating from a practitioner perspective because it's like, oh, hey, like this critical vulnerability, WannaCry, right? Eternal Blue, right? Double Pulsar. This is a must patch. And like Siemens is like, I don't know. Like, for the longest time, I got into healthcare in like maybe 2014. And at that, the FDA is the organization responsible for validating, certifying medical equipment. And they actually had the position, vendors were saying this like, oh, if we patch the system, it invalidates our certification, so we can't do it. And the FDA had to come out and say like, no, that's not how it works. And I swear to God, it's just because the vendors didn't want the headache of having to apply patches and then if it breaks something, go fix it and all that. It was easier to just stick your head in the sand and hide behind this legislation saying that it would invalidate the certification. Okay, let's go. Oh, dude. I'm just saying, like, I might go get a cigar and a nice bourbon. It is only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so maybe it's a little early for that. But I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling good. Like, we put in the hours, we put in the work. In our environment, its security and risk posture represents what we've done. I'm loving it. All right, so we've got one more turn for that certification thing to kick in. Is there anything big we can do? Let's see. Linking password information on the network. I'm not really interested in that. What's the VPN going to do? No. See, I'm not going to install a VPN because we've had multiple people break, like arrested on site. So I'm not super worried about those guys. What's a pen test do? I've never done a pen test before. Identify additional vulnerabilities, including 0 days. Okay. Okay. It's $10,000 though. Jeez. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to like spend 95% of my budget for that. Kevin, are you going to Black Hat DEF CON? I'm going. Maybe we can get together for a cigar. All right, guys. I mean, I want to spend my people. I just don't. There's nothing really pressing to spend it on. I guess they've been over here goofing around, so let's do that and update antivirus here. Wow, this song, huh? I feel like I might get pregnant listening to this song. Jesus. You cannot set up a honeypot, Jess. No. At least I don't know of the capability to install the honeypot. Vendor patch certifications in place. Very good. Pierre, no spoilers. I want to win on threat intelligence. ICS cybersecurity proper methodology. Oh, guys, we are just rubbing ourselves down with baby oil. Look at this, 70%. I'm going to start patching all these things. Yes. Patch all of the things. Does this thing need patches? Sure. Patch everything. Oh, I don't have enough resources for that. Okay. We're close, guys. Gregory. Yeah, I mean, listen to this song. It's like oozing, like musk. It's like, all right. I got a new job, so I've been learning a little of everything. I'm hoping to travel soon, meet people. That'll be cool, man. Well, whatever, Kevin. The next time we're in the same place physically, it'll happen. All right, we got a compromised asset. Cool. We can do something. Let's see what we got. I'm so giddy. Like at this point, compromised assets mean more threat intelligence. That like I almost want to put a honeypot in place, Jess, just to get threat intelligence. So let's see what we're doing here. We do have to activate IR, which kind of stinks. So that's going to take a turn. So anything we can do in one turn. Change default creds. Install EDR and patches. Cool. So we maximize our 3 assets while you know what I love? I love that these guys are bickering about in the end user network segment. This is why network segmentation is awesome. It's like we put a you know, like those glass jars that go over top of like a nice timepiece or something for display. It's like we put them in one of those glass jars and they're banging around in there trying to figure how to get out. And it's not working so well. Meanwhile, the manufacturing process in the corner there is just cranking out dollar bills, just producing money. Meanwhile, I got this going on over here. Feel like I could start piecing together my my talk for the conference on how I contained threat actors. We got 5 turns left, guys, in order to consume 20% more threat intelligence and absolutely win the way that I want to win. I am feeling it. I'm usually not this cocky, Bob. I'm usually not this cocky, but I'm feeling really good about our security posture. Like, I just feel like, yeah, there could be 0 days in there. We could have problems, but defense in depth, like they would have to go through a lot of hurdles. Okay, and here's something. Like, this is a reality thing, okay? Like, this is a simulation and this is fine. But in reality, like, threat actors, yeah, they could have all these cool tools and stuff, but like the payloads have to execute. The machine that they're trying to compromise has to be able to have the right libraries and have the right DLLs and stuff like that, right? It's not always guaranteed. It's not a magic bullet. They're not mercenaries where they just plow through things. Like, if you've ever tried to like do pen testing, things misfire, things don't work, tunnels collapse, right? So it's not always guaranteed. So by doing this defense in depth, yeah, maybe they do get out of this endpoint and into this firewall, but they'd have to get through this switch, through this firewall, through this switch before they get to my domain controller. So, you know, and like alarm bells will be going off long before they get anywhere near my critical resources, my mission critical assets, which is why defense in depth is a thing. And having, you know, a perimeter based defense and having a soft GUI center is not a thing. Oh my God. Jeebus, I don't know if you're joking or not, but I've literally had this happen to me. It literally is the worst thing you can possibly do. I have done that myself. Paid for a $28 drink that was absolutely disgusting. So, hold on. Unless this is who I think it is. Wait a minute. Is this who I think it is? The fact that you said love you, buddy, gives me the indication. That's not your profile photo, but hey, okay, I see you. The Jeebus was also sitting next to me when I ordered that drink. All right, so we arrested another intruder. This is great. So our threat intelligence is going to go up. IR mode activated. Oh my God, guys. 96% threat intelligence. We're taking these guys to jail. I can't wait. Oh, it's going to be so good. I mean, I'm going to gather forensics for sure. And then I'm going to clean the asset. And I'm going to disconnect it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. What am I doing? I'm going to disconnect it from the network. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to do it. I don't need to. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Wait, Kevin, I wish I had your, can you like DM me or something that like that dancing animated GIF? I want to play it because this is how I feel right now. Let me see if I can find DM. I mean Discord. Unless Kevin left. Cool. God, I'm so excited. If anyone's on Discord with me, send me that Kevin dancing thing. I think we're going to win through threat intelligence. Here we go. Next turn, guys. Next turn. Here we go. I'm not even going to do anything. I'm going to reconnect it to the network. Oh, no, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to deactivate IR as part of this. Yeah, let's reconnect it. Yes. Thank you, Kevin. Okay. Here we go. Ready? I'm not even going to deactivate IR. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Kev. Yeah, Kev. Yes, we won. Hold on. I don't know why that's not playing, but that doesn't matter anymore. We won. Threat intelligence. Threat intel win. You guys see it at the top? We did it. We totally dominated. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, let's check it out how well we did. Oh, yes. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That feels good. That feels good. All right, guys. Real quick breakdown. Total issues. We had 3. We only we detected all of them. We didn't discover all of our vulnerabilities. Wow, there was a lot of undiscovered vulnerabilities. That's not good. We had $90,000 worth of cash. Total spending was 81, so that's good utilization of our money. This is the value right here that I love. Staff utilization, 94%. I like that as close to 100 as possible. Threat intelligence score 106. They got totally dominated. How close were they to winning? Their social engineering attacks were not very good, 25%. They got arrested 3 times. Loud, and they lost 2 pivots. Nice. Let's see what they had. Guys. We can look at their network. Let's see. They had a couple things. So this was those 3 endpoints that they had, right? So these are the 3 endpoints. This is the gateway firewall in front of the network. This is the server firewall that was over by this guy. What was this SW Corp? So they got a remote. They got their remote desktop guy. Like, who cares? And then I don't know what embedded device this was. SW Core. SW Core was here. Yeah. Oh, and the embedded device maybe was this. So they really they were completely contained to this purple area. Our ICS environment was never in danger. Dominant. All right, guys. Let me do this. I want to thank you all for joining me for a fun Friday Let's Play session. We're 1 for 1 on dominating Clint and Simon. So I'll get the t-shirts made up, obviously. And just, if you see them on chat, maybe ask them who won. I don't know. Mention that. One second. I will. You know what? I need to be a gracious winner and not a sore winner. But there was so much trash talking before. I was told that a tea would be drinking out of my skull when this game was done. So anyways, blue team wins. I want to thank all of you, Aber, Fox, Kev, Gregory Jones, Josh Mason, Karen, Bob, not only IT, Christopher Word, Gregory, you guys are all here. Thanks for letting me know about the audio issues. I had a ton of fun, and I hope you did too. Remember, 4 o'clock later today, if you want to jump on for What's on Your Radar, it'll be a fun live stream. Not as fun as this, but fun. That's going to do it for this round of Let's Play. Go ahead and check out that ThreatGEN platform if you're interested. That's what we were playing on. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And if you're interested in playing against me on stream, let me know, and we can do that. Perhaps, Josh, you are a red teamer. Maybe you go heads up against me, or we work out something where you do the stream casting. Guys, thanks so much. I don't have a cool outro. I got to work on one. But I'll just end the stream and we'll call it that way. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do this one. Where is it? Thanks for enjoying the music too. All right, guys. We'll see you at 4 o'clock. Take care.